This is a meditation I'm calling Visiting the Sea. Today we're going to visit the beach in a meditative journey, but before that I want you to take a bit of time to check in with your body. Make yourself comfortable. There's no need to sit or lie still if you relax and listen better, being able to move about, as long as you are safe to allow your mind to follow these words. It's a good idea to have a drink of water close by in case you need it, and a notepad and pen or pencil so you can write anything down. I want you to think about your body. Pay attention to how it feels. Limited time, we're going to tense and release your muscles if you're able to, starting with your feet. First, if you're comfortable doing so, curl your toes towards the soles of your feet and then stretch them back out. Then flex your feet up and down, one at a time or together, whatever works best for you. Now move up to your legs and tense and relax your leg muscles. Think about how your legs and feet are feeling. If there are any unusual sensations for you to take note of, please do so and write them down if you wish to. Next, we're going to move up to your torso, starting with your buttocks. Give them a good clench and release. Now your abdominal muscles. Squeeze them in and release them. Take a couple of deeper breaths and feel your ribcage move. Again, take note of how you're feeling. If there's anything unusual, feel free to write it down. Now your hands and arms, same process if you are able to, starting with clenching your hands into fists and then releasing and stretching your fingers out. Tense and release the muscles in your lower and upper arms. Now up into your shoulders. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears and then release. Do that one a couple of times if you can. And then roll your shoulders back a couple of times too. Take note of how your hands, arms and shoulders feel. Again, if you wish to make a written note of anything unusual for you, please do. Lastly, I want you to clench, release and stretch out the muscles in your head, particularly your face. This usually results in some strange faces being pulled, but go with it. Just pull those faces and then relax everything. And again, take note of how your body is feeling. If going through this has made you feel a bit lightheaded, take a break until you feel ready to go on. Make sure you feel physically comfortable. Again, there's no need to be physically still, as long as you are safe and able to follow where these words lead you in your mind. If you feel comfortable doing so, close your eyes and take a few deeper breaths. Relax. See yourself in your mind at the side of a small car park with a footpath heading off to one side. You're going to follow that footpath. The ground beneath you changes as you progress, from packed dirt to sand with grasses and small hardy flowering plants growing beside the path. You can taste the salt on the air and hear the cry of gulls. The path curves a little, and as it does, you can see a beach in front of you and see the ocean beyond. As you move towards the beach, you start to make out more details. Part of it is sandy, part is covered with pebbles, and you can now hear the sound of the waves on the shore. You follow the path until you reach the beach, and you pick a direction to walk in. The breeze is blowing your hair about, but the sun is warm, so you feel comfortable. There's the distinct smell of seaweed on the beach, and the sounds of gulls, and occasionally other coastal birds. For a while you just walk and let your senses enjoy the beach. After a bit, you find a place to sit so that you're facing the sea, and you watch the waves and listen. As you watch, you notice the patterns. A few smaller waves, then a bigger one. A few smaller ones, and then another bigger one. A few smaller, and then a bigger. Maybe you try and count them, but it's not easy with the different movements. You gaze out to sea and watch the motion of the waves further out, the dips, the swells, the curls of white. And you notice something else out there in the water. Is it a seal head bobbing up? You aren't sure, and you keep watching. And slowly, you realize that you are being watched, and it's not a seal head. There's some... You're not sure. Slowly, you lift a hand and wave at the being you can see. Is there one? Or are there more now? Whoever or whatever they are, they move closer to you. You can make out more details. You slowly get up and move towards the water's edge. And what happens next is something new to you. You have the chance to share something different with these beings. After a time, those you have met begin to drift away. You watch as they drift back out to sea until they dive out of sight. You shake off the spell of wonder and turn away from the water. You can see from the change in light that you have been here a while and it's time to go. So you slowly walk back towards the path. Before you leave the beach, you turn back and whisper your thanks to the winds and the sea and the beings you've met. Then you step onto the path and begin to walk back to the car park. The sounds of the sea fade, but you can still hear the gulls and feel the breeze playing in your hair. And the sandy ground changes back to firm dirt beneath your feet. At the edge of the car park, you take a deep breath and begin to remember where your body really is. When you're ready, you open your eyes if you had them closed. If you were still, you stretch. You feel your physical body and look around you. When you're ready, have a drink of water and make whatever notes you wish to from your journey.